Welcome adventurers to the untamed heart of Borneo. We're diving into one of the planet's last great wildernesses, where every rustle tells a story. This isn't just a trip, it's an expedition into the raw life of the jungle. We'll explore ancient rainforests, navigate rivers, and climb to the roof of Southeast Asia. This journey is about embracing the wild and discovering the spirit of adventure within us. Get ready for the top 10 jungle experiences Borneo offers. These moments will test, inspire, and stay with you for a lifetime. We're talking close encounters with wildlife, breathtaking landscapes, and heart-pounding challenges. Strap in, stay sharp, and don't miss a second. This is your ultimate guide to the wild side of Borneo. From serene river cruises to adrenaline-pumping rapids and cultural immersions, we've got it all. Each adventure is a chapter in an epic story, and I'm here to guide you. The jungle demands respect, courage, and an open mind. Let's answer that call together and dive into the wild. The real adventure starts now. Our first adventure takes us to the mighty Kinabatangan River. This isn't your average boat trip, it's a lifeline through the jungle. As our boat cuts through the water, the air is thick with the sounds of the wild. You have to keep your eyes peeled, constantly scanning the riverbanks. Suddenly, high in the canopy, a flash of orange, a wild orangutan. Seeing one in its natural habitat is a profound experience. Down by the water's edge, a herd of pygmy elephants emerges. These are the smallest elephants in the world, but their presence is enormous. The river is a theater of life and death. A massive crocodile slides silently into the water. Hornbills fly overhead, and proboscis monkeys crash through the branches. As dusk settles, the jungle transforms. The sounds change, becoming more intense and mysterious. The river is alive, holding countless stories. Being on the Kinabatangan is more than just wildlife spotting. It's about understanding an entire ecosystem. This is adventure at its most essential. Next, we venture into the Danam Valley Conservation Area. This is one of the world's most complex ecosystems, a pristine rainforest. The moment you step under the canopy, the modern world vanishes. The trees here are giants, their tops disappearing into the clouds. Our mission is to trek deep inside, far from any easy trail. The ground is a treacherous mix of mud and roots. Leeches are a constant companion, a small price for entry. The rewards for this hardship are beyond measure. This valley is a sanctuary for rare wildlife. A glimpse of a clouded leopard is a once-in-a-lifetime privilege. Our guide points out things we would never see. This isn't just a walk, it's a masterclass in survival. At night, the jungle truly comes alive. Trekking in Danam Valley changes you. It's a pilgrimage to the soul of the planet. From the dense canopy, we descend into the darkness below. Our next adventure takes us to Gunung Mulu National Park. Standing at the entrance to Deer Cave, you are silenced by its scale. We step inside and the world changes instantly. The air becomes cool and damp, and the only light is from our headlamps. The beam of my torch reveals incredible rock formations. This is not a place for the faint of heart. You are deep underground, navigating a world of shadows. Deer Cave is home to millions of bats. The floor is covered in guano, a testament to its inhabitants. The true spectacle happens at dusk. Millions of bats pour out of the cave in a swirling ribbon. It's one of nature's greatest performances. Exploring Mulu is more than just one cave. Each one offers a different challenge, a different world to discover. It's a journey that tests your nerve and rewards you with sights few will ever see. You emerge back into the light, feeling as though you've returned from another world. Now for a challenge of a different kind. We're heading for the summit of Mount Kinabalu. This is not just a hike, it's a pilgrimage. The mountain is sacred to the local people. The air thins and the temperature drops. The first day is a relentless uphill battle. You push through the pain, focusing on the goal. As you climb higher, the landscape transforms. We spend the night at Laban Rada, a rest house high on the mountain. The sunset from here is spectacular. The final push for the summit begins in the dead of night. You're now on the granite slabs of the summit plateau. The altitude is a serious factor now. But then, you see the first hint of dawn. Standing on Lowe's Peak as the sun rises is a moment of pure triumph. The view is breathtaking, a panorama of jagged peaks. It's a feeling of accomplishment that will stay with you forever. Our next adventure is a safari in the Taban Wildlife Reserve. This isn't about passively watching, it's about actively tracking. The air is electric with anticipation. We're on the hunt for footprints and sounds. The reserve is famous for its mud volcanoes. These are mineral-rich salt licks that attract wildlife. The real thrill of Tabon is the night safari. Armed with spotlights, we ride in an open-top vehicle. The jungle at night is a different beast. The spotlight catches a pair of glowing eyes. The search for wildlife requires immense patience. But that's what makes the encounter so special. Tabon is also a birdwatcher's paradise. This adventure is about becoming a detective of the natural world. It's a raw, unpredictable, and deeply rewarding experience. Our journey takes us to Baco National Park. This place packs incredible diversity into a tiny peninsula. The adventure begins with a boat ride. Baco is famous for the proboscis monkey. Watching their social dynamics is endlessly entertaining. The hiking trails in Baco are varied and rewarding. One moment you're navigating a tangled web of roots. The trails often lead to stunning, isolated beaches. After a hot trek, reaching a cove of golden sand is a reward. The beauty here has a wild, untamed edge. One of the most iconic sights is the sea stack. Seeing it at sunset is a magical moment. Baco National Park is a microcosm of Borneo's biodiversity. It's a place where every turn reveals something new. It's a perfect blend of jungle trekking and coastal exploration. Most of our time in the jungle is spent on the forest floor, but our next adventure flips that perspective. We're heading to the Rainforest Discovery Center for a canopy walk. This is a series of suspension bridges and viewing towers. Stepping onto the first bridge is a test of nerve. It sways gently with every step. Below you is a sea of green. The canopy is where most of the action is. From this vantage point, you have a better chance of spotting wildlife. The silence is broken by the calls of hornbills. The viewing towers offer spectacular panoramas. It's a humbling sight that drives home the importance of conservation. This experience is about understanding the ecology of the canopy. Walking through the treetops is a serene and magical experience. It's a reminder to see the rainforest from every angle. Prepare to have your senses assaulted. Our next adventure takes us to the Gomantong Caves. These caves are famous for bats and swiftlet nests. As you approach, the first thing that hits you is the smell. It's an overwhelming, ammonia-rich stench. The floor is a moving carpet of insects. You navigate the cave on a wooden boardwalk. The ceiling is alive with chittering swiftlets and bats. The sheer volume of life is mind-boggling. It's a perfectly balanced ecosystem. The real show begins at dusk. Millions of bats pour out of the cave. Bat hawks dive into the stream of bats. It's a life-and-death spectacle. Gomantong Caves is an intense and unforgettable experience. Adventure isn't always about physical challenges. Sometimes the greatest adventure is a journey into another culture. We're spending time with the indigenous people of Borneo. A longhouse is a single, long building on stilts. Arriving at the longhouse feels like stepping into another era. You are not just a tourist, you are a guest. This is an opportunity to see a way of life connected to the jungle. You share meals, sitting on woven mats on the floor. The days are spent learning about their culture and traditions. The men might teach you how to use a blowpipe. The women might show you their intricate weaving techniques. This is a chance to understand the jungle from a human perspective. The evenings are a time for community. A longhouse stay is a humbling and eye-opening experience. You leave with a deeper understanding of Borneo's indigenous culture. For our final adventure, we're cranking up the adrenaline. We're heading to the Patas River for whitewater rafting. The journey to the river involves a ride on a vintage train. Once we reach the river, it's time to gear up. Helmet on, life jackets cinched tight, paddle in hand. The river is powerful, demanding your full attention. The first few rapids are a taste of what's to come. You have to paddle hard, listening to the guide's commands. Then you hit the big ones. The Patas River is famous for its challenging rapids. The raft plunges down drops and crashes through waves. Between the rapids, there are moments of calm. The raft drifts through stunning jungle scenery. Finishing the course, you pull the raft ashore exhausted. Whitewater rafting on the Patas is the ultimate adrenaline rush. And there you have it. 10 unforgettable adventures in the wild heart of Borneo. Navigating rivers, climbing peaks, exploring caves, and meeting its incredible wildlife and people. This island is more than a destination. It's an experience that changes you. Thank you for joining me on this journey, sharing the sweat, the fear, and the triumph. If you felt that spark of adventure, please consider subscribing. Stay wild, stay curious, and never stop exploring. The next journey is just around the corner.